Check it out, guys. We got our OES sliders in. That's right. That's right. Check it out. Yep. Those are the engine mount sliders. We got the front fork sliders right there. And then if we come over here, we just put in the rear swing arm mounts right there from OES. It's going to make working on the bike much easier. We just put these in real easy. Just a little bit of Loctite. It's got an Allen key set, and just tighten it up, you know, medium torque. We didn't kill it, just in case we have to take it back out. Next, we're going to be installing the sliders here. I believe we're going to be taking that bolt out here, and then same on the front here. We're going to be coming down here and installing the front fork sliders, which is going to make this a lot more protected if, God forbid, the bike goes down. Stay tuned.
You got me holding, even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it, and I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, 'cause you got me holding, even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it, and I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding.
Guys, so we're up to the frame sliders now. We got the OES frame sliders, as you can see there. What you'll need to install the OES sliders on the 2019 ZX-6R, you're gonna need a 14mm socket head. I would recommend using an extender along with the socket wrench. And what we're gonna do is, it's pretty simple. I'm going to take this over here to the bike, and there's one screw on each side that you're going to want to remove, which is directly located sort of in the center of the bike. Now this screw is an engine mount, so you want to be careful and make sure that you're only taking one screw out at a time on each side. So this screw on the right hand side of the bike, which is going to be the brake side or the throttle side, is the one that I'm going to do first. We're going to remove that screw, and then we're going to put the slider with the screw bolt in first. We're going to make sure it's nice and tight. We're going to use a little bit of Loctite, that way it doesn't come loose, and then we're going to repeat on the same side. All right, guys, so we have this is my bike stand, my rear swing arm bike stand. From 10 years ago, I kept it all these years for this specific day. Clean it up with a little bit of windex. We're going to polish it up. That way we can use it to mount the bike up to install the rest of the sliders. Stay tuned. Alright guys, as you can see, we took the bolt out here of the engine mount, so there's no bolt in there now. It's ready for the slider. We have the slider here. When you have the bolt in the slider, it's going to take a 5/16 Allen key. So that's what we're going to use to install it. Again, we're going to put some Loctite just on the last few threads of the bolt that's in the slider, just to keep it nice and tight. We're going to take the Allen key and we're going to tighten this up nice and neat. Pretty tight. You want to make it pretty tight as far as torque goes, and you want to follow the torque settings that come in your manual to make sure that you follow all the guidelines that Kawasaki sets. And then we're going to repeat on the other side. All right, guys, there we go. We just tightened up the new slider on the throttle side, which is the right side of the bike. Looks real nice. It's the carbon fiber look. You can also see that if the bike did fall, it should hit the slider first before anything. We also have the bar end protectors here that come stock on the ZX-6R. So between that and the sliders that we just installed, they should serve a purpose. They also look pretty cool. We're going to do the same on the other side, and we'll be right back. Now on the left side of the bike, which is the clutch side, the shorter slider went on the right side of the bike. The longer slider is going to go on the left side of the bike, which is the clutch side, and it looks like this. It's got a longer neck to it, and the reason for that is because if we go down here and we look where this screw is located, it's sort of behind the fairing on this side, so it's going to bring out the slider long enough, that way it will protect the bike if, God forbid, something happens.